is The Source. I'm Taylor Kay.
And I'm Steve Rohr.
And The Source is all about
crowdsourcing your life so you don't have to.
So we love some of the topics that you guys have been sending us. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. There's a little bell icon below, so you can click on that. One of our viewers, our fans, Donna Edwards, thank you, Donna, for sending us information about Uber and tipping.
Okay, I don't get it. Do we tip Uber or don't we tip Uber?
Is the tip not already built in?
That's what I thought. I thought so, but then some Uber drivers seem to think that it's not.
Let me tell you that, okay, because I've taken Uber now. It's not like I'm really worldly, but in New York and in Los Angeles and
You've
Toronto,
been to big city, Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, because Uber's not in some of the smaller cities that I visit.
It's actually not in Calgary right now.
Okay, there you go. So in New York, there's no tip box. In Toronto, there's no tip box. I want to make sure the P.
You got to be very careful with that.
And in LA, let me tell you, tip boxes galore, and no free water or gum. Are you free? Like, are you for real?
It's unconscionable.
It is like in
Toronto
gum, they have gum.
I know.
Water. What else do you need?
I know.
Chocolate.
It's really nice here. It's very nice here. But tipping in general just drives me crazy, especially when you go out to dinner and you've got to figure out that how to split the check, number one. But then what do you do with the tip?
Tipping in general stresses me out when I go out with girlfriends because I may tip. Okay, when we split the check, which really we don't. Usually Steve picks it up.
The truth is out.
But if we were to split the check, what would your percentage of tip be?
20%.
I'm at 20 now. I was at 18 for a little while. My one girlfriend tips at 15, and I tip at 20.
Ay.
So it's like it's really. And I'll ask. I'm like, oh, what did you tip at? She's like 15%. I'm like,
yeah.
I tip 20. Like, and then
you know what? I think it's because my mom. She was always about tipping because she always had a story about the server or the housekeeper or somebody.
I'm sorry.
There's a whole
the nanny
at the hotel,
the butler.
Rather. Well, when you grew up in a huge mansion like I did.
Exactly.
My mom would always have a story about how the housekeeper had 7 children and her husband left her, or the server was working her way through college. And so there was always this feeling that we had to really actually.
Well, the other thing is people work for their tips because I know in Canada and probably in the US, there's a minimum wage that it's a blanket minimum wage for people. But then if you're a server, that minimum wage is different. So it's like, it's a couple, well, I don't know the exact amount because it changes quite often enough. But say you're only making $7 or $8 an hour, you're working for tips.
That's right.
And when I used to bartend back in the day, back in college days, it was like in university when they put me at the crappy bar. I'm like, oh, that's the no tip bar because because it was like all the athletes didn't tip.
Yeah.
The engineers and the medical professionals always tipped.
Yeah, and it's about the service. These people are working and.
Are you saying that my service was horrible?
I'm saying that beverages are showing up at the table. That should be something important to you.
Exactly. So we want to know, do you get stressed out about tipping, and what's your okay, and who do you tip? Like where does it stop though too? Like, hairdressers, yes. Even
staying at hotels. Oh, hairdressers. I don't know about hairdressers. If they own the salon, I don't think you're supposed to. Is that still true? I don't know if that's still true. That's what I understand. That's my understanding.
Hotels, you should be tipping the cleaning staff. Like you should be leaving like.
Yeah, how much do you leave?
About $20, $25, depending on.
A day?
No, for the full.
Who are you, a rap star?
No, but like whoever, like if I'm there for 2-3 days, but my husband's left. Well, we have 3 little ones, but we don't destroy it. I also clean before I leave the hotel because I'm embarrassed.
Like the lobby? Are you cleaning the lobby?
I'm like.
Or just your room.
Here you go.
You gotta be like, lady, you need to get out of my room.
You need to get. Do you want a job?
Yeah. Do you actually work here, or are you just cleaning up after?
So, Donna, thank you so much for that question. We are always looking for trends and spotting trends on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram. You can follow us at The Source Show TV. We release videos every
Saturday, right here.
Source Saturdays. Source Saturdays. Can I sing the jingle for us?
No.
Okay.
No.